All right, let's talk about China trade.
Okay, China has become for the 5 years ago. China has taken Japan as the second largest economy after United States, and the top five. Uh, well, we always talk about the export countries from China to the other countries. Number one is the United States, and number two is Hong Kong. As we know, the Hong Kong is a part of China, and but it's a special zone. In China, we talk about Hong Kong is special, but in political, it belongs to China. And if you move a shipment from China mainland to overseas, translated in Hong Kong, it's also treated as export.
Okay.
From Hong Kong to China mainland to Hong Kong is treated as export. From Hong Kong to China mainland will be treated as import. So we also treat Hong Kong as another economy.
Okay.
Group. The third is Japan. Four is Germany, and five is South Korea. Japan and Korea, Korea is not a very big economy, but it's the main reason is to be the fifth export country because it's very close to China. So we have some disadvantage about this. And the top five import countries from import to China is number one is still in United States, and number two is South Korea. So South Korea is very close to China. They move a lot of material and to open a lot of factories, in China. So they import a lot of things, from their country to China to produce things and then export.
Okay.
And then the third one is Japan, and the four is Germany. Germany, we import a lot of machinery, and the medical products from Germany. And the five is Australia. Australia is mainly, we import a lot of raw material, like steel material, raw material from Australia. And for export from China to the other countries, basically the commodity is electronic and the machinery and computers and telecommunications equipment, appear furniture and textile, and also some tools. And for imports from these main countries is about the high quality machinery and computers, oil and mineral fuels, and optical and medical equipment, motor oils and motor vehicles, and also very high quality motor parts. And of course some soybeans, especially from US, but currently it's not. We don't import from US. We move to Brazil because of the tax.
Mm-hmm. Because of the recent tax, which of course we know locally, because soybeans is Missouri's biggest export.
Yeah.
So obviously that has affected this industry as well. Hopefully those tariffs will be lifted.
We hope so, yeah.
So I was asking you earlier about districts and the different business sectors and the different industries in China and what goods were made. And one of my biggest questions to you was, what is made in China? And you quickly answered, well, everything, right? So let's talk about the different districts and where the factories might be, and I'll let you take that over.
Okay, so basically from the north of China is mainly the products is heavy industry.
Okay.
So they export a lot of tools, machinery, and equipment from north. And north they also export a little bit about appearance garments, but not too much. For the east of China, okay, the north of China, the main port is Dalian, Tianjin, also we call it Xingang, that's Dalian, and Qingdao. These are the main three north ports. Qingdao is the biggest.
So we see a lot of heavy freight from the north.
Yes, it's heavy cargo. So yeah, but the carriers and shipping lines also know that they have a lot of heavy cargoes from north. So they have some very good weight limited for north to export to other countries. And the east of China, the two main ports is Shanghai and Ningbo. And Shanghai is the biggest port in the world. and it moves about for the container per year for import and export is about it's close to 30 million TEU per year. So it's very big. It's number one port in the world. And east of China, these two ports, their main products is about computers, electronics, and also some furnitures, and auto parts, tools, and apparels. No, they have a very growth, developed industry in east of China, and they have a lot of cities around Shanghai. It's like Hangzhou, Nanjing, and Suzhou. These are all very big cities. They have very growth sectors about the economy, I mean, the supply chain. And then we move to source. Source, and the first beginning of source is Hong Kong. And then after for the past 40 years, China has new growth, There's two main cities, it's Shenzhen and Guangzhou. And right now, the Shenzhen and Guangzhou, it belong to Guangdong province. Guangdong province right now, their population is number one in China because they have catch a lot of laborers to come here to produce, things. Their population right now is about more than 100 million in that province.
And we've noticed in that area, we've noticed an uptick of shipments from that area just in the past couple of years as well.
Yeah.
So can we talk about Hong Kong for a minute? What are some of the advantages or disadvantages when importing or exporting from Hong Kong?
The south of China can be developed mainly because of Hong Kong. Hong Kong, because they have, for the history, background for maybe for the past 40 or 30 years, they have knowledge, they have capital, and they have experience, management experience. But in China mainland, and we don't have this. We don't have capital. We don't have money. We don't have experience. We don't have. We just have labor. We have land. No. So in that time, Hong Kong sent a lot of people to go to Shenzhen. That's Shenzhen is before we call it special zone. We can use foreign capitals. Hong Kong at that time is still treated as foreign capitals.
Okay.
So in that time, Hong Kong guys opened a lot of factories there because Chinese government gave their land at the beginning is free, and the tax is no tax. So in a short time, Shenzhen is a miracle. Shenzhen before, for 40 years ago, it's just a very small fish knowledge. But right now, it's number four cities in China. The population right now is also about 15 million, in Shenzhen.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very big.
So for a Hong Kong company to open up in Shenzhen,
yeah,
they didn't have to pay any taxes to the government.
At the beginning, yeah, because China wanted to develop economy.
So are they paying taxes now?
Yeah,
okay.
They pay tax right now because their land is limited.
Okay.
Okay. So Shenzhen right now is more about creative cities, and the factories. There is a city called Dongguan between Shenzhen and Guangzhou. The city is called the factory of the world because that city produces almost everything in the world. And they have very growth. The other cities, they have a lot of Hong Kong capital factories and Taiwan capital factories, and also Western countries capital factories. A lot of, even Japan and Korea, because something is designed in Hong Kong or Shenzhen or creative in their area, but produced in Dongguan.
Okay.
Yeah. So if that right now for the export, if we think about it as a export percentage, South of China is still the biggest. Yeah, it's very
interesting.
Yeah.